What if you could see every single crop across an entire nation from space? Imagine knowing exactly how much food will be harvested months in advance. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now, and Canada is leading the charge. Welcome to the Fields of Innovation YouTube channel. Smart farming starts here. Discover the future of agriculture, where we share information about technology applied in agriculture. Today, we're exploring how Canada is using satellite data for advanced crop forecasting. Accurate crop forecasting is the bedrock of modern agriculture. For farmers, governments, and vast agribusinesses, these predictions are not just data points. They are essential tools for survival and success. Reliable forecasts empower them to meticulously plan harvest schedules, strategically allocate critical resources, and manage complex supply chains with precision. Without this foresight, markets can spiral into instability. Sudden shortages can cause prices to skyrocket, making food unaffordable for many, while unexpected overproduction can lead to catastrophic waste and devastating financial losses for producers. In our current era, defined by the escalating challenges of climate change, marked by unpredictable weather patterns, severe droughts, and widespread floods, crop forecasting has transcended its role as a mere convenience. It has become an absolute necessity, a critical pillar supporting global food security for a growing population. Canada stands as one of the world's agricultural titans, a major exporter of staple crops like wheat, canola, and barley. However, its immense and diverse geography presents a unique set of challenges that make farming here a constant battle against the elements. Many regions are characterized by harsh, long winters and correspondingly short growing seasons, creating a tight window for cultivation. Across the country, there are significant regional variations in soil quality and rainfall patterns, meaning a one-size-fits-all approach is impossible. Furthermore, the increasing risks associated with climate change, such as the persistent droughts that plague the prairies, add another layer of uncertainty. Canada's agricultural landscape is also a mix of large-scale, industrial farming operations and smaller family-run farms, each with different needs and capabilities. This complex and demanding environment makes precise, data-driven forecasting far more critical than in smaller nations with more temperate and predictable climates. So, what exactly is satellite-based crop forecasting? At its core, it is a revolutionary approach that leverages advanced remote sensing technologies to monitor the health and progress of crops from orbit. Several key tools are at the heart of this technology. One of the most important is the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, or NDVI. This index serves as a measure of a plant's greenness, which is a direct indicator of its health, vigor, and growth stage. By analyzing NDVI data, scientists can assess how well crops are developing over vast areas. Another crucial component is soil moisture mapping. Satellites equipped with specialized sensors can detect the amount of water present in the soil, a fundamental factor that directly influences crop yield. Finally, remote sensing itself, using multispectral imagery, allows experts to track changes in vegetation, monitor land use patterns, and even detect the early onset of diseases or pest infestations long before they would be visible on the ground. When combined, these technologies provide a comprehensive, near real-time picture of field conditions across millions of acres, eliminating the need for constant and costly ground inspections. Recognizing the immense potential of this technology, the Canadian government has made significant investments in agricultural innovation, primarily through agencies like Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada, AAFC. These government-led efforts have fostered powerful collaborations between public institutions, private technology companies, universities, and international partners. This collaborative ecosystem has led to the development of highly advanced monitoring platforms that are transforming the industry. Strategic partnerships with space agencies, including the Canadian Space Agency, as well as global firms, ensure that Canadian researchers and farmers have access to the most cutting-edge satellite data available. The primary goal of these initiatives is not to keep this powerful technology confined to research labs but to integrate it seamlessly into the everyday practices of farmers, making data-driven agriculture an accessible reality. The real-world impact of this technology is best understood through specific case studies. Let's look at wheat, a cornerstone of the Canadian economy. In the vast Canadian prairies, where wheat is a key export crop, satellites meticulously track crop growth from planting to harvest. This constant monitoring provides early and accurate yield forecasts, which are crucial for preventing export shortfalls and maintaining Canada's reputation as a reliable global supplier. Next is canola, a crop in which Canada is the world's top exporter. Early yield predictions for canola are vital for stabilizing global cooking oil markets, influencing prices and supply chains worldwide. Finally, consider corn, which is predominantly grown in provinces like Ontario and Quebec. Here, satellite monitoring helps farmers adapt their planting and irrigation strategies in response to real-time data on rainfall and temperature patterns, optimizing their yields and resource use. Each of these examples clearly demonstrates how early warning systems powered by satellite data can significantly reduce risks for individual farmers while ensuring smoother, more efficient national and global supply chains. For the farmers on the ground, the practical benefits of satellite forecasting are tangible and transformative. It leads to vastly improved planning, giving them the data they need to make informed decisions about when to plant, irrigate, fertilize, and harvest their crops. This technology also serves as a powerful tool for risk reduction. The early detection of potential threats like drought stress or disease outbreaks allows for timely and targeted interventions, often preventing small problems from becoming large-scale disasters. Furthermore, satellite data promotes sustainability by enabling more efficient use of water, fertilizer, and pesticides. It helps reduce the environmental impact of farming, conserving precious resources and protecting ecosystems. Ultimately, all of these benefits translate into increased profitability. Accurate yield forecasts empower farmers to secure better contracts and more favorable pricing with buyers, strengthening their financial stability. In essence, farmers are shifting from a reactive management style, where they respond to problems as they arise, to a proactive one, where they can anticipate and mitigate challenges before they even occur. The influence of accurate crop forecasting extends far beyond the farm gate, impacting entire economies and national policies. When crop yields are predictable and reliable, every stakeholder in the food supply chain benefits. Food processors, exporters, and retailers can manage their inventories with far greater efficiency, reducing waste and minimizing logistical bottlenecks. On a national scale, precise forecasts are a cornerstone of food security. They ensure that Canada can confidently meet its domestic food needs while also fulfilling its international trade commitments, even in times of global uncertainty. In a volatile global market, this stability and predictability make Canada a dependable and sought-after agricultural supplier, strengthening its position on the world stage. When we compare Canada's approach to satellite agriculture with that of other major agricultural nations, some interesting differences emerge. The United States utilizes satellite data in a very similar fashion, but there is a stronger emphasis on the integration of artificial intelligence and a more vibrant ecosystem of private sector startups driving innovation. The United Kingdom, with its limited land area, focuses more on precision farming at smaller scales, leveraging advanced digital adoption to maximize output from every hectare. Australia, facing constant challenges from its arid climate, uses satellite technology extensively to manage drought risks and optimize livestock grazing across vast, dry zones. Canada's model effectively sits between these different approaches. It operates on a large scale, similar to the US and Australia, but with strong government-driven frameworks that guide investment and ensure widespread access to data and tools. Despite its immense promise and proven benefits, satellite-based forecasting is not without its challenges. One of the primary hurdles is data accuracy. Persistent cloud cover, especially during critical parts of the growing season, can obscure satellite images and interfere with data collection. The costs associated with accessing high-resolution satellite data and the sophisticated analysis tools required to interpret it can also be prohibitive for some. This leads to another significant challenge: ensuring accessibility and inclusion for small farmers. Many small-scale farming operations lack the financial resources or the technical expertise needed to fully benefit from these advanced satellite data systems. Bridging this digital and economic divide will be absolutely essential for achieving equitable and inclusive agricultural innovation across the entire sector. Looking ahead, the future of crop forecasting is set to become even more precise and powerful with the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning. AI algorithms can analyze vast data sets and detect subtle, complex patterns in weather, soil conditions, and crop growth that might be missed by human analysts. This will lead to even more accurate and timely predictions. Simultaneously, the next generation of satellite systems is already in development. These new satellites will be equipped with hyperspectral sensors and higher resolution imaging capabilities, providing an unprecedented level of detail. These technological advancements have the potential to turn real-time, field-specific forecasting into a practical reality, making this powerful information accessible even to the smallest farms and revolutionizing how we manage our food production systems. In conclusion, Canada's strategic integration of satellite data into its national agricultural policy serves as a powerful blueprint for how technology can transform farming on a massive scale. By carefully balancing government investment, fostering private sector innovation, and promoting farmer adoption, Canada is building a resilient and forward-looking agricultural model. This approach provides a valuable lesson for other countries, especially those grappling with the urgent challenges of food security and climate change. In a world with a growing population and increasing climate instability, Canada's example demonstrates that data-driven agriculture isn't just a vision of the future, it's a reality that is already here, delivering results and securing our food supply for generations to come.